Everyone falls down sometime, but you just gotta know it'll all be fine. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Hey, feeling good, like I should. When in dark, I walk around the neighborhood. Feeling blessed, never stressed. Got that sunshine on my Sunday best. Hey, some days you wake up and nothing works, you feel surrounded. Gotta give your feet some gravity to get you grounded. Keep good things inside your ears just like the waves and sound it. And just say whatever, cause there is no way you're grounded. Everyone falls down sometime, but you just gotta know it'll all be fine. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Hey, feeling good, like I should. When in dark, I walk around the neighborhood. Feeling blessed, never stressed. Got that sunshine on my Sunday best. Hey, feeling good, like I should. When in dark, I walk around the neighborhood. Feeling blessed, never stressed. Got that sunshine on my Sunday best. No flags can keep it. Bubble up and cut right through. Just someone I believe in. You heat me like a filament. Anytime you're in the room, but you burn me and I'm smoking.
Hello, hello, hello.
I just wanted you to watch me dissolve slowly.
Been requesting a lot of songs today. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Smell. Congrats on being first. Hello, Slime Girl Tears. How you been? Santina, Best Mod is here too. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Let me just punch in these song requests.
Left and right. Pretty sure that I've been here before, and it isn't what I wanted. I just wanted you to watch me dissolve slowly in a groove of love.
Hold on, give me a moment. Move from Q.
But I don't even know how the chemistry works when your bullseye.
There we go. Alright, we should be good.
In the sand and stirring up trouble.
We good, we Gucci, we ballin'.
Your voice like an angel, been chain smoking all month long.
How is everybody? It is a Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? It's Wednesday in Hawaii, but it is Thursday in the Philippines. And it's not just any kind of Thursday. Hold on. Turned out worse. Oh man. Sorry to hear that, Bean. You want to talk about it? If you want to talk about it, let's talk about it. But it's not just any kind of Thursday in the Philippines. Today is Independence Day. So happy Independence Day, my fellow Filipinos. My fellow Pinoys. My fellow... do you allow me to talk about it on stream? I don't see why not. Just a simplified version. Whatever it is you're more comfortable to talk about, man. It's all good. It's all good. We're just here to catch up. We're just here to chill. Nothing too serious. Nothing too wild happening today. As long as you're comfortable, as long as you want to talk about it, as long as talking about it makes you feel better, you're more than welcome. Happy Independence Day, my Pepinos. My fellow Pepinos. Today we celebrate our independence from the Americas. But look at us now. Look at where we at now, boys. Can we really say that we've been I don't know. I don't know, man. But hey, it's a holiday. Normally I do not. Normally I do still work during this holiday. But because it's also a holiday in Hawaii, I don't have to work at all today. Which is kind of a shame on one hand, because that means I do not get double pay. You know, because I primarily follow, my schedule follows the Hawaiian calendar. If I went to work today, I would have gotten double pay because I have to, because I'd be clocking in during a regular. Is it a regular holiday or a national holiday? I can never tell the difference. Cousin's father passed away. Ooh, I'm so sorry. Mom's car got towed away because dad didn't pay the payment. I don't know. Trying hard to get money so mom wouldn't get too stressing out about exams. Damn, that seems a lot. That sounds like a lot. It sounds like you're going through a lot right now, Bean. Really sorry to hear that. For today, man. Man, that sucks. Really sorry about that, Bean. But hey, if you just want to come by, if you just want to hang out here for a while, get your minds off things, you're more than welcome to chill out. More than welcome to just be here, be present. Yeah. It'll be different tomorrow, so just trying to stay positive without breaking down. Hey, that's the goal, right? That's pretty much the goal, right? You just gotta find some way to cope, find some way to ground yourself and to center yourself and all that. Yeah. It's tough, you know? It's tough trying to hold yourself together. Spotify is being a bitch today. It's okay to cry every now and then, helps with coping. Yeah, like a good cry. A good cry definitely helps. Cause like your body would be releasing these hormones, will be releasing these chemicals into your brain. And then right after a good cry, right after a good sob, you know, it feels good, you feel refreshed. You're ready to go, you're ready to face the horrors of life, you know? This one here's that's, you know, you just gotta find a way to hold on for a while, even just for a little while. Can't get it out. No, that's okay. Yeah, sometimes if you want, you can't force the cry out. You can't force yourself to cry. It's just gonna have to come out naturally. Otherwise, it doesn't work. How you enjoying the PNG, Davey? It's really good. Very happy with it. Thank you so much, Bean. I know that you took some time off of your own schedule to make it, even though you said it took like 10 minutes to make. Totally fine. Totally good. I wouldn't really expect much since I was not paying you. I wasn't like I don't wait, like, you know how like I super appreciate it. This is something that you volunteered to do, so I can't I don't really have much to complain about. You know, it's a free PNG. It's oops, what? It's a free asset that I get to use, so I'm very happy. I'm happy that I have something to use at all. So that's great. Honestly, I would prefer it to go just a tiny bit more to the right. Isn't blocking the mic. Oh, I'm so. Oh. Is that better? Let me fix the flag here. Yeah, where do we put the flag here? How do we? Let me hide this because we're no longer running ads. Can we like? Oh no, that's good. That changes everything. Literally. How do we? Can we just? Oh, we can just. Oh, boop. There. There. Top left. Okay. There we go. Here we go. That works, right? There we go. That works. Flip the image. We can flip the image, but if we flip the image, where would we put it? Because like, if we put it on the left side of the screen, it'll be blocking YouTube chat. And I know that the YouTube chat is kind of dead, but like, you never know. Does anyone see anything that could be a thing? There has to be one here. So there's one here. Make it smaller? The flag? Eh. There we go. Yeah, there we go. What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh wait, because since there's already one here. No, that doesn't work. Like just now when you put it on top of PNG. Like this. We'll keep it like that. We'll keep it like that because just to show that hey, this is a pepino turtle. This is a pepino turtle right here. This one's safe. And then this 4 already has 3, so there's 1 in these 3 rows. Ooh, this one's a bomb, so that means this one is solved. This one's safe. These 2 are bombs. Maybe you should try figuring out how to do TikTok streams as well. TikTok is a lot more out there to streamers than YouTube. That's true, but here's the thing. Okay, I've tried to figure out the I can't figure out my streamer key for TikTok. That's what I'm having trouble with. That's what I'm struggling with. Because I need to have a streamer key in order for me to enter it on OBS. I should probably ask Flash to help me with that. It's just I haven't really made the time for it, you know? There's one here, so this one's a bomb. This one's safe. There has to be 2 here, so there's already 1 here. So these are safe. Ah, no. That was wrong. Another advantage that I'm seeing with YouTube though, I don't save my VODs on Twitch anymore because it lets I'm because I want to play like DMCA free no, I mean like I want to play songs that are not DMCA free, DMCA safe, you know? And turning off the VODs like not turning off the VODs on Twitch helps me do that. Because then I don't have to worry about getting demonetized or copyright struck just on YouTube. The only consequence on the YouTube end is that the video doesn't get monetized, but I don't get monetized on YouTube anyway. So there really is no loss to me if I save the VODs on YouTube. Oh fuck. I do like that YouTube saves streams automatically. Yeah, there's that. But with TikTok, I don't know, man. I'm not super active on TikTok because every time I do get on that site, uh, I tend to doom scroll when I shouldn't be. Next thing I know, um, it's already 10 p.m. and I've done shit for anything. You know what I mean? Uh, so there's that. I don't want to encourage that behavior. Does TikTok care all that much? I don't think it does, but I might be wrong. Care about what though? About DMCA? About copyright? Maybe. Because Flash, I know that Flash got banned from TikTok. I'm not exactly sure what happened there, but it happened, which is a shame. But the good thing about it, one good thing about it though, is that Flash um, has already catered and has already garnered a viewership from like has already gained TikTok viewers, and they kind of got converted into Twitch viewers, which is kind of nice. That happened before he got banned. I thought he still streams there. I think he still streams. He's still streaming, because he was multi-streaming on both TikTok and Twitch. Um, but when his TikTok got banned, he was still streaming on Twitch. So TikTok was the only thing that he lost, as far as I know. What happened to the music? I swear I still get TikTok notified for him, but I might be wrong. Might be someone else. I could be wrong. I could also be very, very very lagging. Oh my god, what is this? What the f? I only ever use TikTok for those before sleep ASMR. Oh, that's a thing on TikTok. That's actually something that people enjoy. That's actually some content that's being pushed out. Like, isn't there already sleepy time ASMR on YouTube and on Spotify? What the fuck is this? Why you like this? He still streams there. I checked. Oh, okay, that's good. That must mean that he got his account back. You like the short version of it. Mm. Oh my god. What's going on with my Wi-Fi? What's going on? Might have been a false alarm ban. I hope it was. It's like best case scenario, it was a false alarm ban, right? What's going on? Why are you like this? We were fine just a minute ago. Suddenly my Wi-Fi slow. Not even my Spotify would go. Oh, here it is. Okay, we're back. I've had a problem with my Wi-Fi since yesterday. What happened? When I try to play Minesweeper, it's very delayed, so I just stopped. Man, that sucks. It's crazy that that lag is still a problem that we have even for a game as simple as Minesweeper. Like the whole point and the whole reason why why I like Minesweeper as a game to stream is that it's definitely significantly less demanding than any other game that we could stream. Like, I want to stream like Genshin, but I'm pretty sure that I'm pretty sure that my potato computer won't be able to take that. Won't be able to handle that, you know? So like, Minesweeper was definitely an option for me, because like, I don't have to worry about graphics or CPU or anything like that. I could just stream it, because this is just on the browser. So like, still getting lag. That was a good rhyme, Kuya. Thank you. Maybe it's Minesweeper. No, it's not It's not. It can't be Minesweeper itself, because even my Spotify was having trouble. I mean, the Spotify is on now, but like earlier it was like insane. Even when it's not fair, give life for another. Ooh. Maybe the computer was just having trouble itself for some reason? Could be. But if it was the computer, then the stream should have had issues too. Right? Was there any latency? Was there any issues with the stream like 2 minutes ago? Because if not, if the stream itself was not having issues, then the problem has to be the internet. Not really my see, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If the stream was okay, stream was fine. Hey, thank you so much, Diamond Waddles. First time stream, first time chatter, letting me know about the condition and quality of the stream. But yeah, that's what I'm talking about. If the stream was okay, but Spotify and Minesweeper wasn't, maybe it was the Wi-Fi. But if it was the Wi-Fi, I don't know, man. It's weird. You gotta take into account that I'm in the Philippines, and the Philippines has the slowest and most expensive Wi-Fi in the world, so that might have something to do with anything, right? That might be it. Welcome to chant Diamond Waddles. Love that name. Kind of reminds me of the Pokemon Swaddle. I like Swaddle. Swaddle is a nice Pokemon. Swaddle is the first grass. I think Swaddle is the first grass and bug type Pokemon. It was introduced in Generation 5. Generation 5 Pokemon is normally regarded as the soft reboot for the series. A lot of Pokemon designs have very large similarities with Generation 1 Pokemon. So Waddle obviously being compared to Butterfree, being the nice, kinder, and more cutesy bug type of the region of the game of that generation. I freaking hate our Wi-Fi here. David, do you have MC main character? Mike? I have a Mike. What's your favorite gen Pokemon wise? Favorite Generation 5. Minecraft. Yes, I do. I got Minecraft. I used to stream Minecraft. Generation 5 is definitely my favorite. Generation 5 was the first time that a Pokemon game actually tried to be edgy. Especially, I might go through Minecraft. Yeah! So Generation 5 is definitely a favorite of mine. I really like that. I really like the story that they were trying to tell, the direction that they were doing. I also appreciate. I like the fact that Generation 5 was a soft reboot, because you get to experience, you get to have an entire new region, just filled with new Pokemon. Well, new in quotation marks, right? Because like I said, Gen 1 Pokemon versus Gen 5. So this is really weird, really weird example, but this is one comparison. So in Generation 1 we got Meowth and So in Generation 1 we got Meowth and Persian. In Generation 5 we got we got Purloin and Lipard. In Generation 1, in Kanto, we got Hypno and Drowsy. We got in Unova, we have Muna and Sharna. So we have a lot of these comparisons. It's like this is why people are saying that Generation 5 was Pokemon's soft reboot. I like this. I appreciate this. This is good. I like it. Garbodor especially. I love Garbodor. A lot of people were shitting on Garbodor, literally saying that Garbodor is literally trash, is a trash Pokemon. But what they don't realize is that Garbodor completes a trio. Garbodor completes the pollution trio. In Generation 1, we got Muck and Grimer representing water pollution. But we also got coughing and wheezing to represent air pollution. It wasn't until Generation 5 that we got Trubbish and Garbodor to represent land pollution as well. So that's what I really like about Garbodor. Garbodor is a good Pokemon. Design-wise, it's a great Pokemon. Absolutely amazing. Hey, Lupin! Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Turtle Pond. Hope you stay a while. You're from the Minesweeper community, right? You're coming from Minesweeper, right? I think I recognize you from somewhere. I think it was from either from Evan or from J Swole. I don't remember. But you're from I know that you're from the Minesweeper community. Hey, welcome in. Thank you so much for dropping by. We're pretty chill here. We're not trying to be anything, be anyone around here. We're just having fun with Minesweeper and talking about whatever tangent we're on. Hope you stay a while. Hope you're into that kind of shit. Yeah, that's me. Uh, what are we talking? See, okay. So this is what I'm talking about. Spotify just stopped. You'll notice that there is no music playing because Spotify stopped playing. Uh, it 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 transitioned into the next song, but it's not playing. I'm not sure what's going on because this, like you guys said, the stream is pretty good. The stream is still okay. We're still live. We're not having any technical issues with the stream itself. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But, just because human beings hate awkward silences, we're just gonna fill the void. We're just gonna fill the empty space of sound ourselves, right? Speaking of, oh hey, there you go. Okay, the music's back now. Great. Filipino, maybe? Has it been rainy there, Kuya? It has been very rainy. Yes. We're getting around that season now. We're in that season, that rainy season, the monsoon season. Pinoy ako by heart. Let's go. Ngayon, ganun tayo. Maybe that's why it's been rainy here. It's not raining now. It's not raining right now. If it was the weather, then it should be raining right now, but it's not. Ay, ay, ay. Pinoy ako by heart. By heart? What do you mean by heart? Why the distinction? Why the qualifier by heart? Are you not Pipino by blood? Come on. Yeah. Are you not Pinoy by blood or by birth? uh One, two, three. There has to be one here, so that wait. There's one here, so this one's safe. Pinalaki ako sa kalsada ng Tondo. Let's go. That's as Pinoy as you get. These three are safe. And then ooh, wait. There's one here. There can only be one here. Um there's already one here. So that means there has to be one here. So for this two, there can only be one here. Does it? No, not necessarily. There's already one here for the two. Mm, where is it? Where's the logic? Where's the logic here? What am I not? What am I missing? Should I eat the candy or save it for another day? What kind of candy is it? How many of it have you already have? Did you already get? Did you already have? Size getting laggy? Damn. Lollipop? Lollipop. Lollipop should be okay. How much lollipop have you had? Eat it? Just one that I bought. Omsim. Just one that I bought from yesterday. From yesterday. If you've only had one, just one that I bought from yesterday. If you only had one today, I think a second lollipop should be okay. Should be fine. You're not gonna get arrested for it. No one should. You're not gonna get in trouble for it. I feel like we're just going to enable your sweet tooth. I'm thinking if I want to save it for another day, another bad day, or eat it now. The next, if that day does come, like like if there is another bad, if you do get another bad day, how badly would you feel? How sad would you be thinking, oh, I could have had that lollipop now. Like, how sad would you be if you needed it but don't have it anymore? Would it be like, oh man, it really sucks. I really wish I had that lollipop right now. Or would it be more like, I could have had a lollipop, but I have something else at the moment? How likely is that for you, you know? Imagine getting arrested for eating a lollipop. Imagine. But yeah, it'll suck. Child worst nightmare. I mean, it'll suck it will just if that's your feelings about it, then I'd say go for it. If it's just going to suck, then suck on that lollipop. Might as well suck on that lollipop, right? This one here. So these are free. Shit. I swear, Spotify. I pay you every month for premium, but you won't work with me today. What's going on? If I save it, then it can mean that today's worse than before, and I can feel good about surviving another bad day, but then again, I wouldn't have the appetite to eat a candy. It's at this point, I feel like we would be thinking about this too much, and I think it was a good time now to say, yeah, just eat it. Just have the lollipop. But at least we had that really good train of thought of whether or not Bean should have the lollipop or not. I'm gonna eat it. Thank God I finished my dinner. Hey, there's good. That's the thing, see? If you already had dinner, there shouldn't be an issue. It's a non-issue. Place where no one need you. Straight to the depths that I can't handle on my own. Don't I know I need you. Take me to your grave. Unironically, Christian music pops every now and then. Yeah, I might be a little bit biased because I grew up on this kind of music, but Christian music has its moments. I'm overthinking, Emma. Yes, you are, and that's great. We encourage a healthy amount of overthinking. I believe that there is a healthy amount of overthinking. If it's like recreational overthinking, I think it's good, you know, within limits. As long as you are aware and as long as you are conscious of when you are beginning to overcomplicate things, then recreational overthinking, I think, is a really good exercise. Because you get to practice your argumentative skills, your logic. You get to practice like defending your thoughts and your ideas and your opinions. You get to practice that. Which I think, you know, if you get to argue your opinions and your views to yourself, and if you feel like you are defending your ideas well enough, I think it's good exercise, you know? It's good exercise. It's good mental exercise. There's only 2 here. So this one is 1. There's a bomb here. Which means these has to... What? No! Ah, my mouse slipped. It's okay. It's okay. Feeling good. Like I should. So today... today we might do a little bit of Minesweeper for like maybe an hour, and then afterwards we will try to, if the Wi-Fi is doing good, if you know, if the Wi-Fi permits, then maybe we can do some Pokemon Pocket. I haven't logged in yet. I haven't done my dailies for Pokemon Pocket yet. I'd love to get some games in and try to climb rank. Because last season on Pokemon Pocket, I had the chance to actually hit Masters if I just dedicate enough time for it. And I didn't. So I wasn't able to hit Masters, which is kind of a shame. But like, it's not... What I like about Pokemon Pocket is that not ranking or not hitting Master Ball rank isn't that much of a punishment. You're not missing out on much if you don't hit Masters. Because like the only rewards in Masters are like extra pack hourglasses. So unless you're really trying to maximize your odds in pulling new cards and whatnot, you know, it's not too crazy. It's not too bad to miss out on it. Sunshine. There's one here. It has to be one here, so these are safe, which means this is safe too. There's already 3. There's already 4. So it's safe. Signs go out. Gimme that sunshine, sunshine. Good times. What am I missing? This one. There's 3. So these are safe. We know there's one here, so these 4 are safe. This one has to be the bomb. This one's safe. Nice. This one has to be safe. When the sky come out. Ooh, what are we doing? What are we doing? Where are we? What's the board state? There's already 2 here, so these are safe. And this. And that. And then there's already 3, so this has to be safe. And this. Like, I'm just doing no guess, but I'm still trying to practice efficiency. It's just something that I feel comfortable now with efficiency. The only difficulty that I get from efficiency is the no guess portion of it. Because sometimes I would get confused and I would lose track of where my mental flags are. Oops. I would make silly mistakes like that. But otherwise, I think I'm pretty good. You know, I think I feel really comfortable with efficiency. I would like, maybe after this this warm up, maybe we can try to do like an arena ticket for efficiency. That'd be really scary. I feel like that'll be a lot of pressure on me, but it could be fun, you know. That'd be exciting. Whip, whip, race horse, race forward. This one. There's already 2, so there's 1 here. So there has to be 1 here. Whatever it takes. This is a special type of Pokemon card game. Yeah! It is. Hello, Gerpogi. How you been? No, it's bait. That's the meta. It's bait. No, I'm actually gonna play Pokemon later after this. Can we get a shout out for Gerpogi, please? Everyone, give him a follow if you haven't already. He is a fellow Pipino. I love supporting the Pipinos. Thank you so much, Bean, for that shout out. How you doing? How you been, man? How was the game? How's Wuthering Waves? I saw that you were looking at I need to learn these bait tactics you speak of. Hey, yeah, I mean, like, it's very easy, man. Like, once you get the hang of it, once you understand what tags are bringing in the viewers and what drives engagement, like you're a perfect example of it, you know? Like, you came in to say, hey, this isn't Pokemon. What are you doing? What's going on here? Little do you know, you're actually driving up engagement for me. You know, you're telling Twitch, hey, this channel I interact with. I interact with this streamer. I fuck with this streamer. You know, show me more of this. Show me more of this streamer, please. Please and thank you. And that's how it gets you. That's how I get you. Pretty soon, you're gonna get notifications that Davy Boy 8796 is live. And then you'll have a Pavlovian response to say, oh, let me check if he's actually playing the game that he says he's playing. And then boom, you're subscribed. You're giving me money. You're giving money to Jeff Bezos to give me money. That's how I get you. You know, I've learned and mastered these tactics, these baiting tactics. You could say that I'm a master at it. I'm a master at You could say that I've mastered the art. I've mastered the art of baiting viewers into. So So you're saying I should just go for a girl VTube model with a huge bonger's manly ass voice? Yes! Then it'll be interesting. Then it'll be intriguing. That will drive engagement. Like, hey man, what's going on here? And like, even if the you know, you would even attract even the worst kind of people, which is fine because bad publicity is still publicity. I think maybe sometimes. So like, if you do that, you'd be inviting transvestigators. You'd be inviting transvestigators into your stream, and guess what? That's engagement, baby. That's engagement. That's money. That's ad revenue. You'd actually be taking money. You'd be paid by Jeff Bezos for inviting the transvestigators into your stream. God, don't take my advice. This is horrible advice. Please do not take any of this seriously. It works, trust me. I don't think my toxic masculinity will allow it. See, that's the thing, right? Your toxic masculinity is holding you back. Your toxic masculinity is the one that's you know, preventing you from hitting your highest highs as a streamer, as a content creator, as an artist. What the fuck? You know, so if there's any motivation for you to be better and to, you know, to shed off your toxic masculinity, it's capitalism. It's fucking capitalism, man. That's the best encouragement and motivation for you to stop being such a toxic masculine guy, you know? Being a toxic masculine guy is no longer monetizable, you know? It's no longer it's no longer economical to be a toxic masculine. To be toxic masculinity it's no longer sexy, you know? We as a people and we as a society have decided that, hey, toxic masculinity isn't actually sexy. I don't fuck with that. You know, toxic masculinity no longer sells. So yes, I will come up with a VTuber model with big boobas and invite the transvestigators to come in and the transphobes, and then I'll earn ad revenue from the transphobes, and then I would finally be happy. This is taking a turn. You ain't wrong though, guy. VTubers aren't selling. That's a shame though. That's a shame though. I feel like a lot of content creators and a lot of VTubers deserve a chance. Yeah, no, I hear you. I agree. I've only been like a PNG tuber for what, a month now at this point? And the only reason why I'm using a PNG instead of my real face, because I used to stream my normal face. You used to be able to see my beautiful profile, but not anymore, and that's my choice, you know, cause long story short, there are people who walk behind me in the background, and it's not fair to ask them to walk on eggshells in our own home whenever I'm streaming. So I put on this PNG so that I don't have to turn my camera on, and it's been working. You know, it's been great. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying my time. Where is it? Where's the logic? What am I missing? Only started VTubing like 2 months ago. Nice. What made you choose to be a VTuber? What made you choose to stream the way that you do? There's already one here, there's one here, so these are safe. There's already 2 here. We're not sure if the one is here, so we're just gonna leave that for now. What's going on here? So there's 1, so there's 2. There can only be 1 here, so this has to be safe. So which means these are safe, and then these are safe, and then no big reason. A friend of mine gave me a free model. That's it. I'd feel bad if I didn't use it. Hey, we appreciate the friends who give us free models. This model that I'm using, the turtle one, Cookie Bean, was the one who made it for me. So we're kind of in the same boat here. I'm also using a free model that my friend made. What do you know? We have so many similarities. What's happening here? What's going on with this board? What's going on with this board, right? So we know there's 1 here, there's 2 here. You've been summoned. You've been mentioned. You've been mentioned, that's for sure. There's 1 here, 1 here. This 3 already has 1 in here, so this is safe. There's 2, 1, so that's 3. There's 2 in these spots. What's going on here? So there's 2. This is 4. There's 2 here. Oh wait, this is a... Oh, is it? Okay, let's think about this. There's 1 here. So there has to be 1 here. This 4 already has 2. And that means that doesn't really affect the 4. It does affect the 3. The 3 already has 1. Well, 1 here. There cannot be 2 here. There has... Wait. Is there a logic that I'm not seeing? Am I missing something? Am I blind to a clue that I'm not seeing? Because this is no guess. There should be a clue here. You know what? Let's take a hint. Ooh, what? Okay, we know there's a 5 here. Oh wait, there's 1, 2, 3, and then oh wait, there's already 1 here, and we know there's I see now, I see it. Okay, I see it. Fuck. So we know there's 2 here. This is what I'm talking about. When I try to solve a board, when I try to play efficient, and I'm not flagging where I could normally flag, I don't see this this solution. So we know there's 2 here, and there's 1 here. And this 3 only needs 1. There has to be 1 here. But this, the 1 here also affects this 2. And we know this 2 already has 1 here. So this means this one is safe. How does that help us though? How does that... So there has to be 1 here. Which means this is a bomb. So this is safe. And then with that... And then we solve it. Bam, we're smart. We needed that hint. God damn it. But no, it's fine. There's no shame in getting help. There's no shame in asking for hints. We're not trying to be a serious minesweeper around these parts. No. We're just trying to chill. We're just trying to have fun. We're trying to feel good about ourselves for solving puzzles, even if we need help along the way, because we get to solve it along the way. Right? That's fine. It's okay. It's great. It's fine. So we know there's one here, which affects the two. Break down by the pressure. See me, cause on and on and on. Messing me. On and on and on. Yeah. Oh wait. Yeah, no, this is one. So this two this could have been a T pattern, but not the way that it's showing up. Should we go for another hint? I don't want to. That'd be embarrassing. There's only... Oh, God damn it. Okay, so we know... So the hint is saying that this is safe. Why? So we know that there is 4 here. How does that help us? So we'll work our ways backwards. So we know there's a 4 here. And we know this 2 is solved. This 4 also needs a 2. There can only be 1 here, so this is a bomb. We know that, right? And that means wrong stream category. No, it's I meant to do that. We are gonna play Pokemon in a bit. It's no, it's okay. We know. we're trying to drive up. We're trying to drive up engagement here, buddy. We're trying to drive up engagement. We're trying to bait people into coming. Oh, it's the wrong category. Bait successful. You've been baited. you've been baited. No, it's fine. I intend to play Pokemon, to actually play Pokemon. I didn't mean to stay here for a whole hour, but we've been here for an hour. It's not a thirst trap. Oh no, it's a bait. It can't be thirst trap because it's a PNG. Unless it can't be a thirst trap because I'm married. Anyways, welcome. Yes, welcome on. Welcome back, Akira. How you been? How's the Sweepin? So the hint says that this is safe. I'm trying to figure out why. I'm trying to figure out for myself why. So it showed us this, right? So there's a 4 here. We know that there's a 4. We know there can only be 1 here. And that means that there's one bomb here. Which means... How does that affect the 3? We know there's a 1 here because of the 2, because of the 4. So this 4 cannot have 2 here because there's already 1 here. So does that mean is that why it's safe? I think that's why, right? So because there's a flag here, this 4 still is looking for 2. It cannot be here because there's already 1 flag around here. So that means the 1 has to be here. So that means this is safe. Did that check out? Did I follow that right? Because as much as I want to solve the board, as much as I appreciate the hint, I want to know how it got there. I want to learn for myself, you know? Because it's not enough for me to get the hint. I also want to be able to learn from something. Learn something from that. You know, it's important. It's good, and there's no shame in asking for hints as long as you learn from that hint. As long as you brain. No, like as long as you learn something from that hint, as long as you have a takeaway for that from that hint, then should be alright, you know? It's when it only becomes a problem when you rely so much on hints that you no longer choose to learn anything. You don't improve from seeing the hints. That's when it becomes a problem. My problem right now is that I'm in a 50-50 and a no guess game, and I'm not entirely sure how that happened. Is there a hint? Oh shoot. Okay, yeah. Okay, that much is obvious. So this is already solved. I needed a hint for this part. I needed a hint for this part. How do you get that? How? Why? Why here? How'd you get that? How'd you come up with that? Why? Is this the only configuration that works? How? Why? Mine count? Ah. See, okay. If we were putting down mines, then we could have gotten that. But we're not. Whee! There you go. Hey! Look at that! A personal best. It's still a personal best. My god. Still, if I didn't put down the flags and just click on the safe ones, we could have won. That efficiency could have been a lot better. I feel like. No, it's fine. It's okay. All right, that's an hour of Minesweeper. An hour of Minesweeper, and I only solved one board. Embarrassing. 5 hints. I took 5 hints. Okay, that's an hour of Minesweeper. Let's try something new. We're trying to try something new here. We're trying. Let's see if I can shake up the meta by playing 2 games in one stream. Wordle, perhaps? Let's do Squirtle. Let's do the Squirtle of the day. Ikeria, do you have a favorite Pokemon? Oh shoot, what's happening? Why? What the fuck is happening? Let's just hide blue stacks. Ikeria, do you have a favorite Pokemon? No, don't mind the gajillion ads. Does anyone want to enter their favorite Pokemon? I still can't. I still remember that amazing snipe from Bean a couple years ago when you guessed Altaria and it was the exact Pokemon for that puzzle. It was amazing. No, I think it was you, right? Yeah, you guessed Altaria, and then it turned out to exactly be Altaria, which is insane. I'm very uneducated about Pokemon. Any Pokemon that you know, it doesn't matter. It's fine. Any Pokemon that you know. Altaria, it was a Gen 3 Pokemon. Is a flying dragon type. It looked like a Leafeon. No, that's from Santina. If Ikeria has any Pokemon that Ikeria knows. It can be the more popular ones, it doesn't matter. If you don't have one, that's okay. I'm gonna die, and that's when I super blue, super blue, super blue, super blue. Let's go with Leafeon. Ooh, okay. It's a monotype. Someone you can say like the animal and give which stage of evolution. It's a monotype, so it only has one type. It's earlier than Gen 4. Is Arceus canon? Yes, Arceus is canon. Arceus. So it's not Arceus. We need a Pokemon. So it's not a normal type, which helps us. It's not a normal type. That much we know. It has to be earlier than Gen 4. So maybe Gen 1, 2, and 3, which makes it a little bit easier. It's a lot easier for me to remember those since I grew up with those games. Let's try something from Generation 3. Let's do a dual type, a Pokemon with 2 types from Generation 3. Can anyone think of one? Let's do Altaria as a shout out to that 360 no scope snipe from Bean. It's not from Gen 3. It's also not a dragon or flying type. Arceus is probably my favorite out of the 5 Pokemon. Hey, it's a great Pokemon to be a favorite of. It's the god of all Pokemon. That's great. So it's earlier than Gen 3. Is it 1 or 2? It's either 1 or 2. It's also not a dragon or flying type. What other Pokemon do you know? Arceus is very interesting because it's the god of Pokemon, but it's a normal type. But it has this really neat mechanic where if you give it a specific item, it changes its type depending on that item. You know, so like if you give Arceus a poison plate, then it becomes a poison type. But if you take that poison plate away and you give it a water plate, then it becomes a water type. So the only problem with that is that you have to do it before you go into battle. So it doesn't change the type during fights. So you're gonna have to you have to. It's not dynamic like that. It's not dynamic in any way. Its ability is kind of a worse version of non-legendary Pokemon like Greninja or Meowscarada, where their types change during the battle while you're fighting. But that's a little bit more limited because with Protean, you only turn into the type depending on what move you're using. So at that point, you're limited to the Pokemon's move pool. I know that Pokemon from a movie. Oh! Yeah! Arceus! There's a movie about that. No. The Detective Pikachu did not have Arceus. It was the anime for sure. Clefairy? Clefairy is a normal... Clefairy is a monotype, but it's only a fairy type. We can guess Generation 1. Okay, so it is from Gen 1. It's a monotype from Gen 1. It is heavier. It is heavier than Leafeon. Heavier and taller than Leafeon, but shorter and lighter than Arceus. So Detective Pikachu did not feature a lot of Pokemon from later generations. It definitely featured Pokemon like Greninja and Torterra, but the main big bad, or like air quotes big bad of the movie was Mewtwo, which is from Generation 1. Sandshrew, let's try to guess a dual type though, Bean. We're trying to narrow down our guesses. We have 5 guesses left. Let's try to narrow down our guesses. Let's try to think of a Pokemon with 2 types so that we can narrow down the types for what the Squirtle of the day is. Yes, it is Gen 1. We don't have to guess a Gen 1 Pokemon if we're trying to narrow down our choices. For example, if we guess like Volcanion. Volcanion is a Gen 6 Pokemon, so it's definitely not going to be the correct answer. But it does give, it will cross out, it will check fire and water for us. Wait, it's a fire type. Okay. So so we got it. So it's a fire type that is exactly 1.7 meters high. It's as tall as Volcanion, but it's fire type, 1.7. The only pure fire types I can think of are Charmeleon, which is too short. Charizard is 1.7, but it's a fire flying. It's a dual type. Ponyta is 1 meter tall. That's too short. Rapidash is 1.7. Is it heavier than Leafeon? Yes, it is. Is it lighter than Arceus? Yes, it is. Is it heavier than Altaria? It might be Rapidash. There we go. We got it. It was Rapidash. That was cool. That Volcanion was clutch. Yippee! Magmar! Magmar is Generation 2. Wait, no. Magmar? No, I'm thinking of Macargo. Yeah, Magmar is Generation 1. Clutch Volcanion. Alright, cool. Anyway. We open in packs now. Give me something new! There's nothing new. Okay, that's alright. Could you give me something new? Could you give me a new card, please? Can I get... I haven't pulled Buzzwole yet this entire season. Medicham, Lairon, Alolan Meowth, Morlul, and Medicham. No new cards, that's alright. Still wonder how in the world and what in the world made those creators created that buff Admokito of a hunk. Hey, it's great. Buzzwole is amazing. I really like the super absurd Pokemon, you know? The Pokemon design that makes you go like, huh? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It makes sense though, doesn't it? Like, it's a mosquito that sucks blood, it gets energy. It subverts your expectations because you would never expect something as frail and as squishy as a mosquito to be that big and buff. What type is it though? It's bug and fighting. It's a bug fighting type. I could be wrong because I've never played the Generation 7 games. I've never played Sun and Moon. Alright. Alright, chat. What we picking? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? You can go hand in hand with the Fire Cat. Yeah, with Torterra. 4? Not Torterra. Torracat. No, not Torracat. Incineroar. Is it Poipo? No, it wasn't Poipo. That's okay. We could have gotten this and got a reward for it, extra rewards for it, but that's fine. Is there anything in the Wonder Pick that we'd be interested in? It does not look like we do. No, there is not. No, there isn't. Is there anything from that has already expired that we'd be interested in? Nope, nothing. Okay. That's fine. That's okay. Prowess is put to the test. To connect, storylines are colliding and never affect. Come on. Ultimate prize. In your hands, take a chance, roll the dice. I'm stuck in the loading screen now. Let's close the game. Let's try to boot it up again. I swear, if Pocket isn't gonna coordinate with us, what's happening? I don't know why. I don't know why. If this doesn't work for in our favor, then we might just go back to Minesweeper and actually change the game category to Minesweeper. Shit. It's the Wi-Fi again. No, it's okay. We can turn off the Spotify and we'll play the in-game music. We'll see how that works. Okay. We got somewhere. We're back. We just needed to hard reset. Wonder pick on their way. That's great. Pick up our items, our gifts, our thank yous. We collect... Oh, nice. Trade tokens. And shop tickets. Love shop tickets. Oh, do we have a themed collection that we completed? No, we don't. So, what happened last time is that we changed the deck, but we're still running Turtonator. We're running a full Zard Turt deck instead of the Infernape Turt Blacephalon. This is a little bit more consistent, which I really like, and we get to highlight the Turtonator. We don't have the cards to fully bling the deck though, so that's kind of a minus. I still prefer the Infernape Blacephalon deck because all of our Pokemon, like all of the key cards there are full arts. But for this deck, we only have one shiny Charizard. It's a shame that we can't trade shinies. I feel like that's a missed opportunity. I feel like once the game transitions, once the game changes so that trades are done via Stardust, I feel like that should be the perfect opportunity to introduce shiny Pokemon into the trade system. Because right now you can only trade up to 1-star cards, only full art cards, but shinies have their own rarity, they have their own classification, so they cannot be traded with other players, which is a shame. But hopefully, I think at the end of July, that's when they'll be changing it. That's when they'll be making the change to Stardust instead of trade tokens. So that's something to look forward to. We'll put down the Turtonator just to play around like a rare candy Leaf, but I don't think not a lot of people play Leaf anymore. There's a rare candy. There comes the Rampardos. We kinda need Charizard. We need Charizard. Can we get Charizard, please? No. Okay. I guess not. If that's how it's gonna be, let's build up. Let's build up the Charmander, because even if we do get the Kavika? No, that's me. Kiawe. Even if we do get the Kiawe, that will end our turn anyway. So I feel more comfortable just just embering my way through. I know that Charmander's gonna go down. They don't have enough to bring in the Rampardos because they need 2 energy. One to retreat and one to attach to Rampardos. They're not evolving into Silvally. Can we top deck Silvally? No. Sheesh! What is this game, man? Brick. We're breaking hard. There's a Silvally. They're gonna want to use... Man, we need Zard. You know what I should have done? I should have retreated the Charmander, because that would have been our only win condition. The Charizard was our win condition, and we kind of threw that. Yeah. We should have preserved the Charmander, even for just for a little while. But even then, we didn't really... We should have held on to that second Turtonator for us to get and wait for the Pokemon Communicator. Give us better chances, a better hand. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. We learning. What we doing here, boys? All right, we got the full line. We got the full Charizard line. We even have the rare candy for whatever reason. We got the Charmeleon. Can we get a Turtonator? No, that's okay. Have they eaten? Maybe later. We Charmeleon the back line with the benched one, but we rare candy the active ones. We get the Charizard up front. This way, we get to Stoke. And then, if our opponent decides to hit us with a full power Silvally, we have Lily to recover. There's the Gladion, they get the Silvally, unless it's also another type null. Nope, they got Silvally. They got that. It's fine. It's no issue to us. They're dealing 100, but we're recovering 60. Wait, no, wait. We're kind of in trouble here though, because the Rampardos knocks us out, and we don't have a backup. We're gonna have to top deck Charizard. Could we top deck the Charizard, please? If we don't top deck the Charizard, we lose. Give us Charizard! If we lose the next one, we're switching decks. Because I did notice, so here's what I've noticed, right? I've noticed that the first time that I streamed Pokemon Pocket since I've come back, there was a slight increase in average viewership. So I'm just trying to trial and error my way through this, you know, because I still want to stream Minesweeper for sure, but I also want to take breaks from Minesweeper every now and again. So I'm trying to figure out what to do. Maybe I do 50-50, where like I stream Minesweeper for the first hour that I'm streaming, and then I stream Pokemon Pocket on the second half. And then, you know, we're trying to figure things out, you know. It's trial and error. We don't really have anyone that we can turn to and ask about these things. But yeah, no, we'll try and error this shit. We'll figure this out together, and we'll see from there. They don't have rare candy. Well, neither do we. We have the Zard, but we don't have the rare candy. We also don't have Kiave to ramp up the Turtonator. But even if we did, it wouldn't be much help to us because Solgaleo deals 120 exactly. And we don't have Cape. Yep, there's a rare candy. If we can top deck a rare candy ourselves, that'd be great. We have 2 Professor Researches. So there's actually 3 cards that we kind of want to get. Professor's Research or Rare Candy. There's 4 cards in the deck that we want to draw into. There's a Professor Research. Can we get a Rare Candy, please? Rare Candy. Rare Candy. Fuck. Nah. What do we do here? We stall. That's what we do. We stall. Charizard is our win con, so we're gonna have to preserve that as much as possible. We're gonna put down the second Turtonator to play around Sabrina. No! He got Mars. No! Man, that sucks. That sucks. Can we get another Charizard though? There's 3 cards that we kind of want to see here. Charizard? Fuck. Nah. Nah. Okay, we swapping decks. Charizard's been bricking. Charizard's been bricking for the first half hour. Let's try something else. I kind of like the I like doing I like the poison deck. I like the Wheezing Nihilego deck. I was getting really good games with that before. So let's see if it would still bring us luck this time. Ooh, not a good place to start, but that's fine. We have first energy advantage, which is nice. But as much as possible, I want to swap Darkrai out of here. If we get like a Coughing or a Nihilego, that'd be nice. That would be great. Thank you very much. Let's Professor's research first before we Pokemon, because we're looking for a specific basic. Okay, there's coughing. Can we get Nihilego? Nihilego? Nice! That's what I'm talking about. Let's Poison Barb, so we can guarantee that they'll be taking 40 damage next turn if they attack. So 20 from Darkrai's Ping, from Nightmare Aura, and then if they attack, they'll be taking 20 damage from Nihilego. Next turn, we're going to Leaf and bring in Coughing. Cause oh, they didn't. Okay, they didn't attack us. Oh wait, cause they attached the energy to Charmeleon. That makes sense. So yeah, they chose not to take the bait. We're gonna hit them for 50 though. And then Nihilego didn't need to be there, but it was nice. There's a Zard. They got to stoke this round. Ooh, Sabrina. I see. Oh, we did not think of that. We want to preserve the Darkrai. We'll swap in the Nihilego. Because we still have a second one. Gotta go now. Good luck and have fun. Thanks, Bean. There's the Koga. We Gas Leak. And then we tackle. And then they're gonna take another 20 from poison after knocking out Weezing. What are they gonna do? Are they gonna attack us? Oh, they Lily! Okay. They're playing around the Darkrai. There's the cape. We can put the cape on the Darkrai so we can guarantee. Oh, we can't because it already has an item on it. Lol. And then the next turn, he's taking another 20. So if we end the turn, he takes 20. The Nihilego goes down. I think we Iono. We Iono here to fish for the second Nihilego. Nihilego. Nice! We got it. So it's gonna take an extra, take 30 instead of 10, instead of 20. It's gonna take another 20. Ooh, that's a second Lily, damn. Okay. Then it comes down to this. So what's the math here? Does this... Do we lose here? I feel like we do. Because I don't think we have enough to... Yeah. That second Lily was what did it. Because even this was only... yeah. We missed out by 30 points. We missed out by 20 points. If they didn't... They had that Lily. They had the better cards. If we did not need... Because we needed to Iono to fish for that second Nihilego. If we did not need to get that second Nihilego, then we would have had a chance. We could have had a chance there. There's also an argument to be said that I could have... What do you call this? Oh shit, I'm playing with a master. There's an argument to be said that... What rank were you? Top 5,000, damn. They got master rank in the previous season. There's an argument to be said where I could have used coughing to division instead of evolving right away. Do we nihil? Do we need to nihil? Oh well, we did. Yeah, we'll just end it there. We'll use coughing to division to thin out the deck. Because remember, kids, deck winning is deck thinning is deck winning. We're in a bit of danger if they have what's his name? Barry. If they have Barry, we're kind of in trouble. They got 7 cards in hand. Yep, there's Barry. But at least that's one Barry down. That's one Barry we don't have to worry about. One less Barry to worry about. And it stays asleep. For at least for our turn. On this turn. We are going to Pokeball. And then we're gonna hold yeah, that's Darkrai. Do we build the Darkrai? Ooh. Cause we can Pokemon communicate. We can communication and fish for Weezing. There's a 66% chance that we get Weezing. But there's that 33% chance that we'll fish out a Nihilego that we don't actually need. Oof, what's the play here? No, okay, we do it, cause even if we do get the second Nihilego, we can just leaf our way back. Hold on, there's the Weezing. Thank God. That would have been embarrassing if that did not work. We have 110, so we're not in danger of a second berry. And they're gonna take 50 every turn. Nice. Stays asleep. If they can still wake up if they have Pokemon Center Lady, but at that point they won't be able to use Berry again. So we're still actually safe this round. So they're gonna take another. They're gonna take 70 this cycle. Prof research. This gives us time to build an Nihilego at the back. It's a Greninja Snorlax deck. Interesting. We don't see those a lot anymore. Stays asleep! Let's go. I kind of don't like our hand right now because there's not a lot that we can do with this hand. There's really not a lot that we can do. If Snorlax stays asleep... Oh, okay, I woke up. So it probably has Berry now, right? If they Berry, then the the Snorlax gets knocked out. Oh wait, no. Okay, so the Greninja knocks out the Weezing, and the Snorlax would bury. No, the Greninja pings the Weezing, and then Berry with Snorlax knocks it out, but our poison knocks it back out as well. There's the Berry. Okay. Water Psychic? Okay. What are you doing? What is this? What is this deck? Coulda woulda placed on the cape to survive that. Doesn't matter, you're still dead. You're still knocked out. Yeah, we prof research here. That's another Weezing. Both our Coughings are dead now, so that's dead. They used up both of their berries, so the Snorlax won't be able to knock us out. So we can new wave the Snorlax, get it poisoned, and we're gonna deal 70 moving forward. This Greninja is a little bit of an annoyance. Ah, Tina. Who you pinging? The Nihilego, the Darkrai, the Darkrai. Pokemon Center Lady, removing that poison from us. Okay. You shuriken the Darkrai again, for sure, right? 120, that is enough to knock us out with Tina. Do we have an out here? I don't think we do. Yeah, not caping the Weezing back there is what's cost us. Damn. Yeah. Made a mistake there, not protecting the Weezing. Alright, one last try. One last try. We have been on a losing streak, man. That feels bad. I feel like last game was more of a mistake, though. That was more my fault than anything. All the first 3 games with Charizard was just very unlucky bricks. We barb the Lego. We research for coughing. Very nice. if we could get like a leaf to retreat out the Nihilego, that'd be nice. Or we don't need to actually. We can just retreat the Nihilego and then evolve the Weezing and poison gas it. Yeah. Oh wait, never mind. We preserve that energy. Good shit. And then if we research and find that second Nihil... Oh, we can't research anymore. That's fine. There's no reason for us to put down the Darkrai yet. If we had that second Nihilego, then we could have just won that game automatically. If they don't evolve... Well, there we go. They do. But they need to take a turn to Stoke. And then we'll have the chance to deal another 70 at them, which will bring their HP down to 60. Which I think should be enough for Darkrai to take care of, maybe? Darkrai is going to take a while to start attacking, though. So that second Nihilego would be clutch here. We got Cape, which is great. Definitely caping the Darkrai because that's going to be our win con. We're going to research for the second Nihilego. Nihilego? Nihilego? Ooh, wait, we're guaranteed for the Nihilego with this Pokeball. Beautiful. So what we do is we Gas Leak. And then we ping with the Darkrai. And then we tackle. That's 50. That's 90 actually. 30, 60, 70. Yeah, that's 90 damage. That's 90 damage per cycle. Which is great. And then we knock out a Charizard with Darkrai's ping. If they retreat, then they need Leaf to retreat. Oh, they got Lily. Okay. That's fine. They're still taking another 30. I think we go for the Nihilego without the Barb. Because now we don't have Weezing. We still have a second Weezing though. We can put down the Coughing. And then just keep pinging the Zard. We're gonna lose that second Nihilego, so we won't be able to ping them for 30 every turn anymore. Which kind of saves them on the next turn, but that's okay. Oh, they swapped out. Okay. Understandable, King. That's the Lily, so the Silvally gets to attack us with a Hyundai. Honda? Hyundai? A Hyundai. A Hundo. We ping the Silvally. That's not gonna be enough to knock it out in one hit. But the Charizard won't be able to be fast enough to attack us back on the backswing anymore. Even if they attach energy, that's 3. They attack us with a Hundi. Oh, Sabrina! What's more important here? they'll knock themselves out with if they attack us. Yeah. Oh wait, shoot! They okay. I forgot. They already had 2 points. Ah man, we had that was close though. Damn, that sucks. And the losing streak does not feel good. We lost the last 3 games, right? Where do we battle history? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Damn, look at this lose streak. Jesus Christ. Do we change decks? Do we swap back to the Zard? Maybe this time the Zard will will stop breaking. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna go over Tactor, see if there's any decks that we can play with that we can try. Ooh, good opening. We got Kiawe and Turt. We got the first energy advantage as well. That feels nice. That always feels nice. What do we do here? They can't evolve. Oh, they can evolve on the next turn, can they? So we are gonna put the energy on the Turtonator and then Kiawe, so that we'd still be able to attack even if they evolve into the Stoutland. I'm gonna first research. Hopefully, get a Charmander. This is guaranteed to be a Charmander. And then we're still gonna put the energy on the Turtonator. Again, because we're playing around the Stoutland. What are they waiting for? What are they thinking of? Are they gonna evolve? If they hit us for 130, Charizard survives it with 50. So we can still survive I don't have... Oh, shoot. I don't have... Can I get another Charmander? Thanks. I don't have rare candy. That sucks. Ah, shit. What do we do? We retreat. We evolve. We turn to play around Sabrina. And then we pass. They should have Pokeballed and oh wait, no. That Pokeball was dead already. They already got all their basics. Okay. At least they're taking chip damage, so we're just more and more likely to knock them out with steam artillery. Now you show up, jeez. So if they stay in, they're definitely gonna lose. So they're gonna want to swap out. Ah! Man! It's in budget and then wedding tab, wedding sheet. Thank you. Ah, this does not feel good. Man. I said I was gonna be the... God damn it, like this is... Do I keep going? Look at this. Look at this. Fuck. Is there any improvements that I can make on the Blastoise deck? Alright, one last game. Whether we win or lose is gonna be the last game. Just trying to feel good again. Yes? What's up? They haven't told me if they will. If our guests are 50, then they can. We'll make space for it. Okay. Ooh. First evolution advantage. Who are we up against? Steel type? This is gonna be a Solgaleo deck. We're first to evolve. We got the Sing Popplio, so we can at least use that to stall. First turn Iono, because fuck that. That doesn't help us at all. Got another Squirtle, got rare candy. God damn it! We changed the war turtle for a Squirtle. We'll wait for the communications. We'll hold on to that for communication. That's a nice teleport. Oh, thank God. They don't have Solgaleo. Do we evolve the into Primarina? There's no reason for us to. 140? Maybe we evolve it for the stall. Cause we still need to build up the Blastoise in the back. And if they do Solgaleo us, I know that we have enough. Primarina has enough HP to survive. Damn! He bricked? Give me another Primarina. Poplio. That's nice. There you go. There's a Solgaleo. So they're taking chip damage every time. Can we change this into Brion? Yes, thank you. Melodious healing for nothing, just for the lulz. We play around the Sabrina. And then they are going to end up with 160. 170, I mean, 180. And then with the full power Hydro Bazooka, they'll be down to 20. 160. Oh, they conceded. Ah, finally a win, and we use the Blastoise deck. Finally got a win, and it was because our opponent bricked. I did say that was gonna be our last game, but we just won. Big man Blastoise, hello Flashy! Hello Flash, can you give yourself a shout out please? Thank you. Bro, I had a losing streak of 8. 8 straight games of just L's, man. The difference was I was not playing Blastoise. That was the difference there. Hopefully... Yeah, 8 is bad. 8 is bad. 3 of them was because I was bricking. Who we up against? A fighting type. Oh, this is Silvally. This is Silvally Rampardos. We have first energy advantage, but they get to evolve. So Poplio doesn't actually do anything. What do we do? We have Pokeball and Prof Research. We're gonna hope that our opponent... Yeah, we're just gonna stall. We're just gonna stall with Poplio. And then we hold on to the shiny Squirtle for the Pokemon communications. How you been, Flash? How are you? I heard that you got... I heard that you were streaming on TikTok again. How that... How'd that happen? Like I last I remember you were like they took that like they banned you or something. But Santina checked and you were streaming on TikTok again. Ooh, there's a Misty. Suspended for some BS? Damn. So this Misty is actually going to be useless for us unless we get the Blastoise. So we're going to Pokeball first. We're going to thin the deck. Deck thinning is deck winning. And then we Professor's Research because now we have a higher chance of drawing into the Blastoise. We didn't draw the Blastoise, but that's fine. That's okay. What we're going to do instead is we're going to put down the Poplio. And we're going to put the energy on the active one. We're going to sing the type null to sleep. And then we're going to hope that they flip at tails and have no... Okay. That's one half. So as long as they do not have Silvally, we're good. Even if they do have Silvally, they can't really do anything much with that. About TikTok is it's super strict? Yeah. Hey, by the way, Flash, where's this? How do I find my stream key on TikTok? Because I've been trying to figure that out and I can't find it. There's the big man Blastoise. Then we enter. They woke up. That's fine. No, with TikTok streaming, you need OBS virtual cam. Can you walk me through that after stream? Is it possible to stream on 3 platforms with OBS? Because I like streaming on YouTube, mostly because I don't save my VODs on Twitch anymore. I'll sort it out with you tomorrow night. If you'd like, just send us a message when you want to. Sure. You got the rare candy from Primarina, which is great. Nice! Another one! Another one! No, that's good. That's good. I like that. And then the Primarina will just undo any damage from the Poison Barb. So they're dealing a Hundi. We're ending with 60. If they don't have Rampardos, we... Oh wait, we're ending with 70. Starting our next turn. Because Primarina heals us for 30. Hundi 50. And then even with the poison, that's 140. That's not going to be enough for the Cranidos to knock us out. The only way that they knock out the Blastoise is if they have Giovanni. Had Az didn't hear reply. No, yeah, I'll message you. I'll let you guys know. Thank you, by the way, for sitting through the ads. Thanks so much for the ad revenue. No, wait, they win because of poison. Ah! Okay, I'm done. 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 I am done. I'm done. You know, I'm just done. I'm done. I'm done. I feel like every time I stream Pocket, I get worse. My rank gets worse and worse. But if I play rank off stream, that's when I build myself back up. It's crazy. Hey, Ophion, you just turned in? Just because of that, I'll keep going. Just because of that, I'll keep going. Feels bad. Bro, I had a losing streak of 8. It feels so bad. The Zard Turtonator deck was breaking. I was making mistakes with the Wheezing Nihilego deck. So I'm stuck. I'm back to playing. But I have found it, the sauce. You found it? What's up? How'd you find it? What was the sauce for the Weavile Darkrai? No, what? Weavile Silvally deck. Ophion's gonna be a good luck charm? God, I hope so. What do I want? I want a Squirtle. So we're gonna research first before we Pokeball. That was fucked. Low damage at the end. What, the Weavile, the Weavile Silvally deck? What was fucked? The Wheezing Nihilego? Man, 3 straight games with the Zard deck, 3 straight games with Wheezing. The only game that broke the losing streak was Blastoise, and I immediately lost the next game after. It feels so bad. We have the fucking Blastoise, but we don't have... we have the Blastoise, but we don't have... Iono. The Silvally Wheezing I did not play for a bit anyone, or Wheezing has that problem, so I tried Weavile back then. Gotcha. Got it. Man! No, that's why I was running Wheezing with Nihilego, and then like the 5th basic was Darkrai. So on a good day, that's 90 damage for just 1 energy every cycle. Because Wheezing deals 30, 2 Nihilegos deals another 30, and a Darkrai ping adds 20 to that. And then 30, 60, 80, and then another cycle adds another 30. Wait, 60, 80, 30, that's 110 actually. Can build in the build if you are interested. Can I build it in the build if you are interested? Yeah, if you can, like, if you can send like, I don't know what I'm saying here, man. I'm just so I'm a little disappointed with my performance today. It's just so bad. I don't know what I'm doing. Feels so bad. Do I Lily here? Is there a reason for me to Lily? There is, if I want to preserve the Primarina, because the Rampardos can just come in and knock it out. But then it's gonna knock it out anyway if the Riolu evolves into Lucario, and it adds it deals 140 anyway. That doesn't really give me shit. So we just surf. We can't do anything because it's a Dug Trio. I went from Weavile to Nihilego, Clodsile, not Naganadel. Nihilego, Clodsire, that's nice. That's actually good. Are you trying to pivot? I imagine that you would try to pivot a lot. Or there's not a lot of pivoting. My typing was horrible. I can build it in the builder? Ah. Yeah, sure. Love to take a look. This is dead in the water, which is funny because it's a water deck. Am I doing something wrong? Am I making mistakes that I'm not seeing? Am I fumbling? Or am I breaking? Am I breaking for the past... Fuck. Since I hit top 100, I'm just searching for the new meta. Hey, good for you. Hey, sorry, I did not mean to sound sarcastic, but I do feel good for I do feel happy for you. Top 100 in this economy. That's great. That's good. That's good. That's good. We got the rare candy. We got a good opening. I held back to not trying to farm. The highest I've ever hit was Ultra 3, and it took me. I've only been Ultra 3 this season. The previous two, I've only reached Ultra 2. It kind of feels bad because I don't have the good cards. I don't have Buzzwole. I don't have a single copy of Buzzwole. Have a lot of time and money in my hands. Yeah, that'll do it. No, that's to be expected, like, right? So when it comes to rank, time is really the only thing that you have to do because, like, as long as you're hitting at least 51% win rate, you're good, right? As long as you have the time, and as long as you're hitting 51% win rate, you're good. You'll get there eventually. And then with the nature of card games being pay to win by nature, that works. That works. They're gonna evolve. Also, the patience to play decks that just have positive win rate to overtime do it. Yes, but I don't. Patience is definitely the thing that is definitely the deciding factor, isn't it? If they have cape, then that's gonna be a problem for us. That red doesn't really do much. I still survive that. And then you don't have enough energy to backswing. I would say, based on stats and subjective view, that I created the Ori Silvally deck. You created the Oricorio Silvally? That's interesting. Oricorio walling the EXs. It's really interesting that just after one set, Oricorio kind of fell off. You don't see a lot of people play Oricorio anymore after the first set, after the current set dropped, which is, I think, is a good sign. Which means that the meta shifts every set, which is something that you kind of want to happen, right? Because that means that you're pushing out all of these really good cards. This Zard is gonna die. Unless I do something. If I retreat, will I get the energy back? No, because that's 3 energy. Even if I put one now and another one on the next turn, I'm still 1 energy short. Sabrina doesn't help me here. I'm gonna have to retreat and hope that I draw into the second Lily. And then we play the Turtonator to play around Sabrina. Depends, I guess. I think we need less pack fillers. A lot of the set never sees play after all. Maybe I am wrong though. I agree. I agree that we need less pack fillers. A lot of people are complaining about the shiny cards taking up space in the card pool. Deck sending is deck winning. I definitely want there to be a separate shiny pack though. Fuck. Did I do anything wrong? Did I make a mistake there? Did I fumble? You know what? I'm gonna take my own advice. I'm gonna stop when it stopped being fun. I'm gonna stop playing the game once it stopped being fun. Because this shit stopped being fun like 6 games ago. Look at this shit, man. Look at this. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fuck that shit, I'm out. You're handicapping yourself as well. Handicapping how? I'd like to... Like, I'm a little frustrated, but I'm genuinely asking. Handicapping how? Like, I'm not trying to be hostile. I'm trying not to be. I'm just really trying to figure out what I did, what I'm doing wrong. Playing a deck that has a positive win rate in Limitless. I played the deck that we built last stream, the Czar Turtonator, and I was bricking hard. I was breaking hard. When you say limitless, do you mean unranked? That does not exactly answer my question, but I'm just arguing for the handicap part. Yeah, no. I want to answer your question. Do you not know? No, I do not know. Know what? Can I link? Yes, please. We were kids like this. It's when I close my eyes, sees me dancing. Limitless, hello. Ah. Okay, I see it now. Interesting. I would definitely check this out. Thank you so much for sharing. This makes me feel better. Stats of weekly tournaments, meta builds, whatever, percentage-based deck builder. I appreciate that. That's definitely a tool that I have been missing. I appreciate. Honestly, I still feel frustrated that I'm only finding this out now, but that's more of a me problem. It still doesn't help me feel good. It actually makes me feel a little bit worse. But thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Happy fucking Independence Day, I guess. Lol. Glad my streamer. Hey, thank you, my viewer. I only found out once I went full tryhard. Damn. See, that's what I don't enjoy about certain card games. I don't like being tryhard. It's when the moment, like personally, it's nice when I win. Obviously, it's really nice when I win. But the moment it becomes like a chore, or the moment that it starts being tryhard for me, I lose fun. It stops being fun anymore. I've seen so many people get eaten up by the meta, by the tryhard culture and everything. And I've seen it. It's ugly. I'd rather not. But it's not a cheap shot. It's not a shot at people who are actually tryhard. Obviously, they are finding enjoyment and fulfillment in being tryhards. Good for them, but it's not for me. I'd like to get better at the games that I find enjoyment in, but I don't want it to be an entire career. I don't want it to fully consume my waking hours. You know what I mean? Again, that says a lot more about me than actual tryhards. So if you're a tryhard, this is not a shot at you or your hobby or your passion. I'm sure you're absolutely passionate about the game that you're trying hard in. It's just not for me, you know. I don't know. Do I sound like I'm making excuses? Does it sound like I'm making excuses for me being a scrub or whatever is the terminology anymore? I would argue I was as well. To be fair, I stopped Yu-Gi-Oh in high school and a Hearthstone a few years ago, but the availability of Pocket and also limited card pool gets me. I like that too. I enjoy Pocket as well. Pocket is fun because, again, like you said, because of the limited card pool and everything. Plus, it's very quick, very easy. There's not a lot of... You don't have to spend so much time on a single game. You can be on a toilet and finish a game. No problem. So that's the appeal of it. And like you said, the availability and the accessibility of it being a mobile game. Really good. Really good. I'm an aggro player, hence my attention span is self-explanatory. Man. I feel like there needs to be enrichment. We need to have hobbies that build up our attention span again. You know, I feel like, you know, have your hobbies, have your TikToks, have your whatever. But I feel like a healthy human being in the modern age requires a hobby that helps train your attention span back up. I think that we as a society need that more than anything. Well, not more than anything, but we need that a lot. Giants. Ooh, this is interesting. There's one here, so these are safe. And then there's one here, and immediately another one here, so these are safe. That's good. That's good. That's good. One. So this is a bomb. There's one here. This is safe. I'm not so sure about that. A lot of people strictly deny that I might have ADHD because I can focus very well as long as it matters in a certain way to me. Yeah, dude, that's ADHD. That's hyperfixation. Isn't that just hyperfixation? Isn't that a symptom of ADHD? But if you feel like your attention span is shot because of social media and TikTok or whatever, then the argument still stands that you need a hobby. Oh wait, these are safe. This one too. So that is safe, which means these three are safe, which means this is safe, and yeah. And also, I do not show a lot of signs as long as I control it. That's called masking, I heard. There's one here. Where am I? So there can only be one here, so this is a flag, so these are... Fuck. Nice. Love that opening. I've had feelings. I've found myself relating to a lot of ADHD symptoms, but I've never been fully diagnosed. The only diagnosis that I've ever had in my life was was in regards to my speech. I was diagnosed with expressive language dysfunction because I think I was like already... Can I shortly instruct you for the deck builder? Sure. I don't mind. Like the... Hold on. 1, 2... So like I would... Or maybe you can just copy it and it shows. Sure. Deck builder where? In Limitless? I see it. Oh, okay. I see it now. Oh, you're running Zerora. Zerora, Sabrina, Cyrus. Interesting. And Giovanni too. Giovanni's a spicy pick. I've started to notice. Cause like Giovanni you don't see a lot of. You don't see Giovanni that often anymore. So for me, Giovanni is definitely a spicy pick. Very aggro. Very aggro, I can tell that much. I am 4 streak right now, but climber a lot. I'm not sure if I have Tapu Koko. I'll definitely check it out. I'd love to give this a try. I don't think I have a lot of electric decks, honestly, now that I think about it. Ba 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 ba. And then this is safe. And there's one here. This 3 needs 2. This needs 2. Oh, actually, wait. There's already one here. So this has to be safe. And there's one here. That doesn't really help me as much. This one's a bomb. There's a bomb here. This one's safe. So is this 3. And then there has to be one here, so these are safe. Very nice. So that's 1, 2, 3. I can Geo twice in Oriel Valley, hence it became popular, I think. It's good in the mirror. You one-shot 60 basics. You Geo twice in Oriel Valley? What do you mean Geo twice? Oh, you get to you mean like you get to use Giovanni twice? There's 2 here. There has to be 1 here. These are safe. And then this is the 50-50. Ran, this time it's not me. You ran. Okay, I ran Geo twice. Okay, no. That's yeah, that's me. That was not me. Let me move. There you go. Is there a logic that I am missing? That's always been the question, hasn't it? Is there something I'm not missing? There's 3 here. This is hard. There's 2 here. There's already 1. Maybe this is safe? That might have been a guess. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'll take it though. That doesn't give me a lot though. That doesn't give me a lot of clues. There's 1 here, I know. The problem is Ramparados and Stoutland disgust me. Magnezone brings war flashbacks, so I need to come up with new shit. See, Ramparados is one of this is how you can tell that Ramparados is a broken card, because Ramparados has been a problem since its release, and it has not stopped being a problem. If we look at this 2, we know there can only be 1 here. And there's 1 here. So so that means that these 3 has to be safe. And because we know there's already 1 here, this one has to be safe. And then because there's 1 here and another 1 here, these 2 has to be safe for this 2, considering this 2. And then there's 1 here and there's 2 here, which solves this 2. Solves this 2 as well. There's a bomb here. And then there's 2 here, so this one is safe. Which means this one's safe too. And then we solve that. There's a bomb there. We got to cord that. This one's safe. Spotify stopped working again. Holy fucking shit. This one here. This one's a bomb. So these are definitely safe. And then that. And then that. And then that. And then that. And then there's 1 here. So this is safe. And then this is safe. This 4 already has 3 bombs. This Pokemon looking kind of square. Have I not? Did it not? Fuck. I thought I changed the category. Did it not change the category? Man. I actually did mean to change that. I did not intend to bait anyone at that point. Just joking. Okay, it changed. Okay, thank God. Okay, I'm so stressed, man. Pokemon got me stressed. That's why we're here. That's why we're back in Minesweeper. Trying to be chill. Trying to recenter myself. But thanks to Ophion, I found a brand new resource for decks to try. So at least there's that. I'll take that as a win. Breed brother, you're good. Thank you. I'm lost. I almost lost my mind when Giratina was 2 metas in a row, but it is a me problem. It is very defensive control. I honestly did not have a lot of problems with Giratina. Oddly enough, Blastoise had a really good matchup against it. I had more positive matchups with Giratina than negative ones. I like Blastoise. I'm kind of sad that this current set doesn't really have any new supports for Blastoise. If there was, that's definitely the deck that I would be climbing rank with. But there isn't. Is there a positive deck? Is there a deck with the positive win rate that features Blastoise? I'd love to know. Is there a way to search on Limitless for decks with Blastoise? Decks. Pokemon TCG Pocket. Show all decks. No, there's a 41% win rate Blastoise deck. It won 3-3, won 15th place in a recent tournament on June 6th. Envious, I was thinking about Blastoise at the end of last season, but I did not have to. Yeah, Blastoise is great. I like Blastoise. Blastoise is my favorite Pokemon. Speaking of which, Ophion, do you have a favorite Pokemon? I forgot to ask that. That used to be something that I always ask people who drop new people who drop in, because we are a firm believer on this channel that every Pokemon is someone's favorite Pokemon. Santina's favorite, I know, is any of the evolutions. I know that Flash's favorite is Gengar. Yeah, there's not a lot of... I was just gonna ask. Yeah, I know that Santina likes evolutions. Eevee's my baby. Yeah, Eevee's a baby. Yeah, Ryan's favorite Pokemon is Lucario. Very hard to forget that. Pokemon Fusion's got me all messed up with faves, really. As I work, it can depend on the meta. I know there's one here. This one's definitely one. But how does that help us? This one here. So these are free. And then Gengizard kind of goated because this price looks sick. Ah, yeah, the fusions are nice. I tried doing a Nuzlocke for fusions. It was difficult. That Bell's Eldegoss, I know she likes playing it, and you might unite back. Yeah, Eldegoss is a favorite, for sure. Bebe, do you still like Eldegoss? Is the Eldegoss still your favorite? Yeah, yeah. Yes, Belle's favorite is still Eldegoss. There's one here. There can only be one here. So this one's a bomb. So these are free. Jeez, what is this? Fuck. That's fun. That's kind of fun. I'll always have a sweet spot for Abraline. Fire starters other than after Gen 4. Rayquaza, Kyogre, Groudon, definitely. Those are good. Those are good. Fire starters other than after Gen 4? That's oddly specific. You don't like any of the fire starters after Gen 4? There can only be one here. That doesn't really give me good clues. I like Incineroar and the Crocodile. Oh, that's... Ooh, what's his name again? I'm blanking out on his name, but I can picture him vividly in my head. Fuecoco, Crocolore... Fuck, what's his name? What comes after Crocolore? What's his name? The ground type? No, the fire ghost type. The latest one, the ghost type. Oh, what's his name? It's on the tip of my tongue. I can see him clearly. I'm blanking on his name. It's Fuecoco, Crocolore, and dude, he was my Pokemon in my playthrough in Scarlet Violet. Tag me out, I have no idea about the Gens Pokemons. Who was it? What's his name? I don't want to Google it. I only got Chandelure. Chandelure is a fire ghost type, but not the one that's not the starter. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna pause the music, help me think. Hold on. I know its name. I know its signature move is Torch Song, but I can't remember its name. Bebe, do you know? Do you remember? The final evolution for Fuecoco. Fuecoco, Crocolore. You don't remember. Fuck. What was his name? Shit. What's his name? Because we have Quaquaval, we have Meowscarada. I can name every starter for every stage's starter, every starter stage except for the final evolution. Are there a fire type Pokemon that has active flames on their design that change to a color other than red when shiny? I love when leaf Pokemon change to a different season. I want them to do the same with fire Pokemon but with their flame color. No, I don't think so. I know it starts with an... I know there's an F there somewhere. Scallydirge! Fuck! I was thinking of F. It's an S. It's Scallydirge. Fuck. Well, there's Cyndaquil in their Legends Arceus now. Oh yeah. That's also a fire ghost. But we got there. We fucking got there, man. We got there. I know it has an F there somewhere. There was no F on the Pokemon. And change its color? Oh! When it evolves, yes. When it evolves, it does change color. But after it evolves, it kind of, its color kind of sticks. Uh, there has to be one here, and literally one in these four spaces. We'll take a hint. I know that this is a flag. But why are these free? Why is this safe? And why is this safe too? So we know that there can only be one here because of this 2-1. Which means this has to be a bomb. So we flag that. But why are these two safe because of this two? This is safe because there can only be one here. Okay, I see it now. There can only be one here. One additional one here. So these two has to be safe. I see it. Got a good feeling. Take it away. I see blue skies. That don't bother me. Every time I see me smiling on the inside. Ah, okay. Looks fucking weird. Skeledirge? Yeah. He is. He's a weird guy. No, scroll up a bit, Dave. Oh. Typhlosion without the flame is just Rufus, the bone rat from Kim Possible. No, you're right. He kind of has that face, doesn't it? Exactly. Exactly. I'm in the sunshine. All I see is blue skies. That don't bother me. Was the Sitch head... The what? Sitch head Pokemon? Which one? You're gonna have to be more descriptive than that. Are you still talking about Typhlosion? This is safe. This one's a bomb. There's one here. This one's safe. And then... There's one here. There's already one here. So this two is solved. Fuck no. It's a impossible catchphrase or some such. Oh, okay. What's the Sitch head ass Pokemon? Okay, I see it. Okay, I understand it now. No, it's just hard to. It was just that was more of a limitation with communicating over chat. That's neither of our faults. Yo, my fault, bot. I just had an insane revelation. What's up? So I'm eating caldereta at the moment. Nice. Pog. Love caldereta. Have you ever tried corned beef caldereta? It's nice. This shit is just the Filipinos' copy paste of Japanese curry. Yes, it is. The only legit Filipino food is Bicol Express. Because adobo, we got that from the Spanish. So is, I think, nilaga. A lot of our cuisines, a lot of our famous dishes came from our colonizers. One of the few legit Filipino food is Bicol Express. The milk tank with some bell sprout mouse is the most. What the Why do you? Why would you bring that up? Why would you put that in our minds? Why would? Why would you psionic attack us like that, man? What is that? Why? Where the shit did that come from? Well, how dare you put that image in my mind? How dare you attack me with psychic energy? Look at anything Ditto infused? Fuck no. Milk tank with some bell sprout mouths. Fuck. Why would you do that? Couldn't you suffer alone? Couldn't you have suffered alone and let us live out with our lives in peace? I could have gone through my entire day happy, despite of what happened in this stream. until you said that. Why? That's absolutely cursed. I haven't seen the actual picture, but I can see it in my mind. That's people that do not visualize anything. I know for the future. There's people that do not visualize anything. I know for sure. Oh, scene. Motherfucker. So is that your way of like litmus testing the crowd and the audience, figuring out, okay, so this person is a visual thinker? It's still wild to me, isn't it, that there are people who are visual thinkers? I'm a visual thinker, obviously, but like, it's wild that we're the minority, actually. Visual thinkers are the minority, it turns out. There's a higher percentage of people who are verbal thinkers rather than visual. No, needed a content funny excuse. I see. Got it. Okay, understood. I should really edit my VODs. I should really, you know. I save it. The VODs are saved on YouTube. There's no excuse for me to not edit it. I just don't have the time. Flash, what the fuck? Why are we talking about this? How did we end up here? I should have ended this stream hours ago. I should have ended the stream an hour ago. What the fuck? How did it end here? How did we get here? How did we get here, man? Tell I met someone I didn't understand it. Yeah, that's crazy. There's one here, but we know there's only one here, so this one's safe. Which... What? Oh, okay. You know what? Feel free. I'm sorry to keep you. Hopefully no regrets. No, it's okay. We're good. We're good now. I've streamed for 3 hours. That's my limit. That's the absolute fucking limit for me. Do we have anyone that we want to raid tonight? Yulia is streaming tonight. We raided her last night. We raided her last time. Do we have anyone we want to raid tonight? Is there any small Pokemon Pocket streamers that are live that has less than 10 viewers? No. No, it doesn't look like there is. We can raid Yulia unless someone... Maybe I stream later but need to get some alcohol. Yo, you stream too? Can I get a shout out for Profian, please? Alright. That's gonna be it for us, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. That's gonna be it for me. I am tired. I'm a little bit frustrated, but I'm glad that I stuck around for a little bit of Minesweeper just to wind down. Um, um, yeah. Hey, it's one of those days, and you can't really avoid them. You just gotta roll with the punches, right? Thanks so much, you guys. Thank you, Ophian, for the resource for the Limitless website. I'm definitely gonna check that out. Thank you, Flash and Santina, for hanging out, for modding. Appreciate you guys being here. Big thank you to hold on. I know there was someone who followed today. There was a new follow today. Who was it? Ah, Lupin. Yeah, Lupin. Thank you so much for the follow. Next stream, you can crawl back tomorrow. We'll see. We'll definitely crawl back. We're crawling back. We're gonna climb up, back up. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. It's your favorite turtle telling you to keep working towards better and better and better days. And as always, stay moist. If you wanna make a dono goal for packs or something, I'd do that. That's interesting. I definitely. Here's the thing, though. Okay, before we go, here's the thing. I do plan on doing a subathon, but a majority of the funds that I'm gonna get from that, I'll be using it for our wedding. So I don't know. So here's my question: is that too selfish for a reason to do a subathon? Would people actually would people actually support that kind of subathon if they know that a majority of the money that they'll be spending on is not gonna go into the stream? Isn't gonna go into the product, into like production, but more for a personal thing? Is that Wedding Pog W Streamer? Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're getting married in August, so we're trying to build up whatever money that we can. I was supposed to get something tomorrow from Twitch after years of being inactive, but then after taxes, it turns out that I'm not getting a payout. So there's that. So maybe a subathon might actually be a thing that we can do. I just want to know if that's something that people would actually support. Because like I said, I feel like people won't mind throwing money at a subathon if they know that with the belief that the money that they're going to spend on that streamer is going to go into production. Right? You'll need to do a mass advertising for it? Yeah, I imagine. We'll figure it out. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. It's your favorite turtle telling you to keep working towards better days. And as always, stay moist. Copy paste this if you're not sub. Copy paste this if you are sub. Thank you guys so much. You have a great day. Depends. I think you might want to integrate it a bit more. The stream meets her. It's more relatable type shit. Ah, that'll be pretty. Can help out by getting my community to try to help too, gang. Thank you so much. Anyways, thank you guys. Bye. Get out of here.